A couple weeks back, I participated in a big promotion with 15 other copywriters and marketers. And basically what we did is we all pooled our resources, put our products together, different types of training products, and made this big Black Friday offer, big Black Friday sale. And each of us have our own little email lists, and there's a lot of overlap between the email lists, etc. But each of us are running kind of solopreneur businesses or very dynamic lifestyle businesses. So pretty lean businesses. And within about a week around Black Friday, we together generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue that we are sharing through this promotion. And the whole secret to us generating hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue together that we are sharing was that we each had email lists, permission-based email lists of people who wanted to hear from us. We put together an offer that was relevant to our email list, to the people who signed up to receive our emails, and we put that offer in front of those people on our list through emailing them, right? Through communicating with them. And frankly, like I've done this for years, hundreds of thousands of dollars is actually a small amount when you compare it to some of the results that I've gotten with clients who run bigger businesses that have much bigger lists and much bigger operations, where a successful promotion has to hit seven figures and beyond to be considered like a big winner. Right? Like this is the key ingredient though is that it's in the email list. It's in the communication with this email list. It's creating a campaign to go out to the email list. And in fact, all the way back in 2005, when I got my start in marketing, I started with an IT training publisher who marketed and sold their products almost primarily or almost exclusively online. And how did we market? Well, they had an email list. At that time, they had an email list of hundreds of thousands of people who'd signed up to receive information about their training. And among all those people, we would send out an announcement of a new product, a new training title. We would send out monthly newsletters, etc. And when those people received that, a certain percentage of them were going to be interested in the training. They were going to be interested in the newsletter. And we would just generate revenue on demand. And in fact, we were generating millions of dollars per year in revenue, primarily based on our relationship with our email list and putting out content that was relevant to our email list. And so having a big email list it's like essential today. It's essential today. It's the highest ROI online marketing investment that you can make is communicating with your email list, growing your email list. It is the most powerful way to get your message in front of people today. Still, even though email is one of the oldest internet communication technologies, if you have a permission-based list where people readily and willingly receive your emails, your marketing emails, and you're able to put your message in front of them, you can use that to drive all sorts of conversion actions and all sorts of revenue through your marketing. So that brings me to today's question. So today is a Mailbox Monday episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I'm Roy Furr, and the question that we have is, Roy, my biggest marketing challenge is in growing my email list. I just started about 6 months ago and have managed to put together about 500 in one list and another 750 in another. I hope that's permission-based. We're going to talk about that today. But these are different niches with some overlap. I want to expand those. Any suggestion? Thanks, John. And if you have a question that you'd like to have answered on an upcoming episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, check the link in the description to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com/ask, where you can submit your question for it to potentially be answered. And in answering John's question today, I'm going to talk about 3 steps really that you have to take if you want to grow your email list through email marketing. So with that, let's dive in. These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough. So whether your email list is a few hundred or a few thousand or, a few 100,000, and you want to make a few hundred or a few thousand or a few 100,000 or maybe even a few $1 million show up from email marketing, the consistent success factor that goes into email marketing that really grows businesses is growing that email list and constantly having fresh people who are coming onto your email list and who are excited to hear from you. And of course, you're going to have some fans that stick with you for the long term. And that's even better because oftentimes those people end up being your really, really valuable customers. But even to get those people who stick with you for the long term, you need to start with like one person who's on your email list who's getting it and excited to get your emails, and then another person who's excited to get your emails, and another person and another person. And really, like, that's the foundation first, right? That's the foundation. I'm going to talk about these 3 steps to grow your email list, and we can talk in terms of numbers and a list and an audience and like all these people on your list or all these names on your list, all these emails on your list. But ultimately, what you have to remember in the context of all of this and a good frame to put around it is that when you are doing email marketing, you are always only being read by one person, and you are communicating with one person in what is still a fairly intimate space. Yes, there's all sorts of commercial messages in our email inbox, but it's not like we're out browsing a news site or browsing whatever. We're going to a place where people communicate with us, where important messages show up. And it's a fairly intimate place. And you are always communicating with there's always only one person reading your email at a time. Okay, maybe they might read it to a coworker or a friend or a family member or whatever, right? But really think about it like you're always writing to one person, okay? So in the context of an email list, we can talk about having hundreds of thousands of people on the list, but you're always getting one person to join your list. You're making one person happy on your list. You're communicating with one person on your list. And then that one person, that's multiplied by however many people are on the list. So let's get into those 3 steps to grow your email list. Step one is offer value. So I said, I hope that 500 people and 750 people, I hope that that's permission based. I hope that people opted in, that they actually requested the emails from this person. This is the whole premise of permission-based email marketing. And in fact, today, like a lot of, I don't know, people scrape the internet, people scrape whatever, like people find email addresses and send messages to them. And that is abusing the fact that that person has that email inbox available. And you are predisposed to not getting a response when you are sending unsolicited commercial messages. And in fact, the definition of spam email is an unsolicited commercial message. And so you are at risk of compliance action, you're at risk of law enforcement action, you're at risk of fines and fees and whatever if you're emailing people who did not sign up and specifically request to send your emails. And so when I talk about offer value, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get people to say, hey, I want to receive your emails, because that's how you're actually going to, that's how you're going to get a list that's actually responsive, right? A list that a bunch of people are on, like it doesn't matter if you have hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people on your list if they don't want to be receiving your email. A list that has 100 people who are ideal target audiences for a high ticket offer that are actually interested in receiving every email sent, that list of 100 people can be more valuable than a list of 100,000 people who don't care about the person who's sending the emails. So we're going to offer value because we want people to want to be on our list and we want them to be engaged with our list. Now, what does that specifically look like in the form of emails? Well, yeah, you're probably familiar with it. Even if you're a subscriber of mine, you probably got on my list in part because I offered immediate value in exchange for your email address for signing up. And so you can use something like a lead magnet, something that's a type of freebie, something of value that you offer in exchange for an email address. And free reports, they can still work. Free resources can still work. People tend to like things that are even more useful. So among the things that I give away for free are like a free audiobook of scientific advertising by Claude Hopkins, which is one of the best books on advertising ever, right? Free audiobook of that you can download, that's still packaged content, right? But it's absolutely relevant. I offer a free questionnaire, the Total Business Breakthroughs audit that is a in-depth questionnaire that's more of a tool than a report that you can actually use to ask questions that will help you generate breakthrough thinking within your business. Offering some kind of tool or calculator or template or thing like that can be especially valuable in terms of getting people to respond today. But in general, like the question is, what can you offer? What benefit can you offer? What outcome can you offer in exchange for this person investing their email address and investing permission with you to be able to email them in the future? So you need to have something of value that you can offer. And then of course you need some kind of mechanism, right? Some sign up form through your email service provider or some kind of funnel software that actually then allows people to enter their email address and get maybe an initial autoresponder email that that is the delivery of the of whatever it is that you offered for free in exchange for their email address. So again, step one is offer value. If you want people to sign up for your email list, if you want to grow your email list, the first thing that you have to do is give people a dang reason why they should do it. You have to make it value. You have to make an offer to them that is more valuable to them than the idea of just clicking away from the page or not giving you their email address or whatever. Like, there is a value to not sharing your email address with people. There is a value to clicking away from the page and forgetting about it. There are values to those actions that don't get you the result that you want. And the result that you want has to come with a value that far outweighs the values of not giving you the result that you want. So that's step one, offer value. Step two is create economics that work. Now, this is going to be really important as we get into step three, but we're going to focus on the economics part first. Okay, so step two, create economics that work. You have to have a process in place that converts new email addresses, like new people, new relationships that you have with people who've signed up for your email, into customers. Okay, there can be, like when I was starting Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, I didn't really have a monetization strategy. I just knew that I wanted to start a daily email, and once I had an audience, I would figure it out. But that's because I actually had income coming in other ways. I had income through my client copywriting business, etc. And so I did not have a monetization strategy immediately from that. So I did not have customers. But as you start to grow, and especially if you want to quickly scale your email list, what you need to do is you need to have a way that every email address that's coming onto your file, those people are going to see relevant offers in order to become a customer, and become a customer hopefully quickly, such that you are generating revenue immediately from people who sign up for your email list. Okay, so you need to create economics that work within the context of people signing up. And so this can include lots of things. It can include having an email autoresponder sequence that goes out right after they sign up that introduces them to specific offers that your business provides. It can include having an effective funnel strategy where they sign up for the lead magnet and then they see an offer. And then if they respond to that offer, maybe there's an additional offer and an additional offer. Any kind of strategy that's designed to monetize those leads fairly quickly so that the hottest leads that are coming onto your email list are spending money with you fairly quickly. Now, of course, one of the powers of having an email list is through time, there's going to be somebody who signs up for your email list today. And if you are consistent with your email marketing, in 3.5 years, they're going to finally be ready to make their first purchase. But you cannot rely on that in terms of investing in growing your email list today. So you need to build offers and build communications into your system, into your email marketing system, that allow you to generate economics from people arriving and becoming, joining your email list that actually work for you and for your business. And then so if you have economics at work, if you're providing value that justify people signing up for your email list, and you have economics at work such that when somebody signs up for your email list, you're going to start generating revenue, at least on a aggregate or per opt-in basis. You're going to generate significant revenue from that. Then you start to drive traffic. Now, there are all sorts of free traffic approaches that they may be valuable and worth using. And frankly, a lot of the growth of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets has been from free traffic. And there's nothing wrong with free traffic except for the fact that you're always investing time, and the time that you invest to get that free traffic, it could actually be more expensive to you than paid traffic that you're actually investing in. And so how long are you willing to wait to make free traffic show up through organic strategies versus how quickly do you want to shortcut that through paid traffic? Now, again, if the economics are not there, paid traffic is a way to lose a lot of money quickly. But if you have fairly good economics for getting people onto your email list and getting them to become buyers, then you can start to invest in how can I drive paid traffic to get someone to sign up for my email and have a certain percentage of those people convert into buyers. And things like a webinar funnel or something like that, like a web class funnel, can actually accelerate this. So it can actually provide all three of these in one. So for example, your actual value offer that you're going to offer is, hey, if you sign up for this free web class, I'm going to teach you how to do X, Y, Z. And then the economics that work come from actually making sales on that web class, from actually having that be both teaching, having it be, it's the teaching / education component and the sales component. So you teach a little bit and then you sell the next step in the system. And then if the economics of that support it, you can drive paid traffic into it pretty much from the beginning. And so if you follow step 1, offer value, step 2, economics at work, step 3, drive traffic, what can end up happening is you can grow your email list fairly quickly, especially if you use paid traffic and you actually just invest in that list growth, knowing that it is at least going to pay for itself within an acceptable period of time as you grow your email list. And then the bonus here, if you want that person to come back 3.5 years later who joined your email list but hadn't purchased anything yet, you need to be communicating with them regularly. You need to have regular communication in your emails, and it should be relevant to the people who are in your market. It should be engaging to the people who are in your market. It should get them interested in what it is that you have to say. So you want to be providing value, and that value can be lots of different things. It can be actual educational value. It can be entertainment value. It can be human interest value. It can be also, the value is basically whatever your audience responds to, what they're interested in. And also, as you're providing value, as you're communicating with them regularly, you do occasionally throw in some calls to action to get them to take whatever offers you have that you are putting on the table. And if you're like, how the heck do I write a bunch of emails over the course of days, weeks, months, years? I've been writing Breakthrough Marketing Secrets as an email and then as daily episodes since 2014, since April 2014. And I consistently have people who are just opening emails, engaging with me, interested in what I have to say. And I basically do this because I have an infinite source of unique custom email marketing ideas, and I have tried to package up and bottle up how you actually do that in a product that I have called the Email Copywriting Prompts. And I'll include a link in the description to that as well. It's at BTMS for Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, btms.net/ECP. btms.net/ECP for email copywriting prompts. Again, links are in the description. It's not templates. Templates, you only can have so many templates and they all sound the same, right? This is 31 separate prompts that are able to be mixed and matched and combined to essentially create infinite, unique, custom email marketing ideas that are a perfect match for your business, your industry, your market, your product, your service, your audience, so that you are able to consistently communicate with them and keep them interested. So the more that you grow your email list, the more profitable it becomes. So check out the link in the description to that, just as kind of a final thing. And make sure that you're following these 3 steps to grow your email list. Step 1, offer value. Step 2, economics at work. And step 3, drive traffic. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I'd love it if you'd leave it a comment with this episode. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found those 3 steps and why. What are your action items? What are your takeaways? What are your insights? What are your perspectives? How are you actually going to go out and apply this? What ideas are you going to take action on? Leave that in the comments below. Tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. And so the magical algorithms of the internet know to share this with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. Also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. Get my daily emails Monday through Friday, including episode notifications, plus more exclusive content for email subscribers, including valuable things you get just by signing up. Just I practice what I preach there, right? So you get that at breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. And again, check the links in the description for the email copywriting prompts as well. One last time, I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here, and I will catch you soon with your next big breakthrough. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.